In today's video, we are jumping into a mod that brings the Power Ranger universe and Minecraft universe together, with the chance to craft your own Morpher, explore structures, suit up as your favorite ranger, and gain powers like no other. So let's just jump straight into it. Power Rangers, Power Rangers, Power Rangers. We all absolutely love them. You know, whether it's Wild Force, Samurai, Time Force, Space, Lost Galaxy, or even Lightspeed Rescue. But the Power Rangers that this mod focuses on is the classics, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And this is like an add-on or a hero pack for the Palladium mod, which I'm finally actually getting around to making videos on, so expect quite a few of these coming up. But since this is Palladium, you're actually going to have to craft your own Morpher right there. And don't worry, this isn't actually as complicated as it looks, as the first thing you're going to want to find that's a little bit different is the lead ingot right here, which can then be crafted like this in a crafting table to create your own lead circuit. And you're definitely going to need a good couple of these. So once you've got a couple of the lead circuits right here, you're going to want to create the top and the actual bottom of the Morpher itself, which is pretty much just the same recipe but like flipped. And you're also going to need 2 diamonds, which, you know, is pretty cheap considering what you get for it. So once you've created the top piece right here and the bottom piece, you'll need a lead flux capacitor, and then that right there is what we have right here in the middle. So this is a standard Morpher, but it's completely empty. You see there's no coin in it or anything like that. It's basically just a piece of metal at this point, which is where you're going to have to go out in your world, explore, and find some of these power coins right here. And it is a little bit random on which one you'll get, but the more exploring you do, the more chance you have of getting the one that you want. So to find a good majority of those coins right there, we're going to need to go to a type of desert biome like this one behind me, or even a Badlands I'm pretty sure will work just fine, which is where you can occasionally bump into one of these structures right here, the command center. And if you're a hardcore Power Rangers fan, you'll be able to recognize this pretty much straight away. So if we actually head inside right here, there's an entrance on the right. We head on inside and look, oh, there's a flood. First mission as a Power Ranger is to just clear the flood. There we go, job done. But this is what it's going to look like on the inside right here. And as you can see, there is already a Power Ranger suit right there waiting for us. We've got like the glowy columns right there. We've got the control center. And this is what I mean about the whole randomness factor of what suit you're going to get. So I'm pretty sure whatever suit is actually available here, so in this case it's the pink one, which we can actually grab and throw that on to become the Pink Ranger. But you might realize that we don't actually have any abilities or pretty much anything. This is just cosmetic. But it's when you actually come back to the center of like the console right here, and right here in the middle, we break that carpet, there's a chest. And this right here is basically where you're going to get the power coins. And since it was the Pink Ranger right there, I'm pretty sure we are going to have the pterodactyl coin. There we go. And after exploring a bunch of these different structures, it does seem like the one that's on the mannequin is the actual power coin you're going to get. So it's just a game of searching for them until you get the color that you want. And then this is where it gets really interesting. So if we actually hold the power coin in our offhand right there, and actually hold the standard Morpher that we crafted earlier in the normal hand, hold shift and then right click. And there you go. Now we've got the standard Morpher pink right there. And that just goes in our curio slot right there on our belt, which can actually be seen on our character right there, which is a really sick little detail. And you might be able to tell that this is now where we get all of our abilities, with the first one being V, which if I press right there, there you go. Now we are officially the Pink Ranger. And when you've actually unlocked the Power Ranger suit, you will be given like strength, a little bit more speed, a little buff to your overall health right there. But the main abilities that you can actually get are through unlocks right here, which is like a whole skill tree right here to look at. So on the right hand side of the skill tree right here, we do have the health stat increase, which with every upgrade, it does give you more and more health until you're basically unstoppable. On the left, we get the same thing, but with strength. So again, you basically just get constant like potion abilities. And in the middle slot right there is actually the armor as well. So you can already tell that these guys are going to be pretty strong. So on the right there, you'll be able to see that basically every other ability is locked apart from our V, which is a nice little blocking sort of animation right there, so we can actually block any incoming attacks right there. But each ranger will actually have a small little bar on the side of those abilities, which if I actually start punching people and doing some damage, you'll see that it does slowly start to go up. And you do get like little points like this even when you are just wearing the suit, so it is kind of passive, but the more fighting you do, the faster you're going to unlock these abilities. So if I just keep fighting husks right here until it goes up to level 1, and I think this guy's going to be the last one that we need to fight right here. Let's have a look. And there we go. So we get a level up screen right there. And a little 1 has appeared over our power coin on the bottom right as well. So now when we go back into the power sort of chart right here and try and unlock one. So this one right here is the martial arts combo. When transformed, fire off a volley of your martial arts techniques at your target within close range. So when we go to unlock that, it will actually cost us 1 of the skill points right there. And it's pretty much the same for every ability. Some abilities, I think, cost a little bit more than just the solid 1. So you are going to have to do, you know, a pretty decent amount of fighting to actually unlock all of these. So the martial arts ability looks something like this. You just hold it down. And in first person, it doesn't look too crazy. But from the outside, you're doing a whole flurry of like punches and kicks right there. And you can actually move around while you're doing this too. Just doing a little bit more damage when you are actually hitting people right here. And after fighting your absolute heart out, you will be on 99 coins, which is sort of like the max you can get. And then that's when we can just go ahead and unlock all of these different abilities right here, all of the strength stuff right here, and all the armor stuff. But it's when we actually come to these last 4 right here that are actually super sick. So this one right here, summon your Ranger Blaster in its standard mode, which then pops up on the ability menu. So if I press N, so like that, now we've actually got ourselves our own Power Ranger Blaster right here, which, don't get me wrong, it is definitely not the craziest thing in the world. You know, you just hold right click and then you can shoot it like that. I mean, it's not too much damage because after all, you are meant to be a Power Ranger and not just a crazy villain. And what's really cool about these abilities is that when you actually scroll off them, they just completely disappear, and then you can just bring them back whenever. Like, that is so cool. So they never actually like go anywhere. You don't need any inventory space. As soon as you want to get rid of it, you just whoop, and then it's gone. So the next ability we get right here, when transformed, summon your Ranger Blaster again, but this time it's in Blade mode. And just like before in the same menu, this time we get a Ranger Blaster in the Blade mode right there. And as you can probably imagine, it does work a little bit better than when you're just fighting them with your fists. The next ability is sort of like the signature weapon. So since we're the Pink Ranger right now, we do get the bow. And you can see right there that the bow doesn't actually need arrows, but it does require an empty main hand to use. And we use this ability the same way that we have with the others. You can see now the wheel's fully complete. We pick out the Pink Ranger bow right here. We hold right click. It will say arrow ready, and then you just shoot away like that. And I mean, yeah, it really means that this is like infinite. Like, it's basically just like having the infinity enchantment, but like, you know, after you're done with it, you can just scroll off of it and there it goes. So it won't be clogging your inventory space along with any arrows that you might need. And the last ability we have to unlock right here is Graceful Descent. So when transformed, enable slow falling to help lessen your fall from any height for up to 10 seconds. So now that I'm all the way up here, if we jump off, hopefully this works, press M. There you go. Look at that. So it does actually slow down your fall in just a little bit, so you can float down just as gracefully as the Pink Ranger. So coming back to the main city right here, I'll show you guys some of the other abilities that you can get as the other Rangers. So right here, we have the Red Ranger looking absolutely awesome. I'm kind of gutted I didn't get this one in the structure, but regardless, I can show you what he's all about right here. And again, right here on the belt, like on the Morpher right there, you can see like the faint outlines of like a T-Rex. And as far as the other abilities go, these ones are always pretty much going to be strength, armor, and health right here on the bottom. We get the classic blaster like before, the one where we can use the blaster as like a blade. But as the Red Ranger, his signature weapon right here is the Power Sword, which actually looks so sick. I love the way that this looks. And this does a hefty 8 attack damage right there. And the Red Ranger's signature move right here is to rally the team, which basically gives strength and speed to the team. So if you are fighting as a whole Ranger team, like this could do some serious damage. And you can see there we get speed 3 and strength 3, which is insane. Like, considering the damage you can already do as normal Rangers, like that as well is pretty insane. And I'm not sure if I forgot to mention or not, but to basically de-transform out of this, you just need to hold shift, press V again, and there you go, you're back to normal. Also, yeah, it takes away the little outer layer of the skin for a little bit, but you're the Red Ranger, so who cares? We have the Blue Ranger as well, which the glow looks so sick. I mean, every one of these Rangers is so cool. Like, I really wouldn't care which one I was because they're all so cool looking. And right here, we get the signature weapon, which is our Power Lance right here, which goes in like both hands. And just like each one of the weapons, they are going to do some serious damage. All the models for these just look so good. Like, they're so Minecrafty, but you know exactly what they are. And for the Blue Ranger's signature move right here, we have the tactical scan right here, which basically allows you to have X-ray for a little bit. So if we actually hold that down, you'll be able to see all the different entities, even the item frames are being picked up with like a blue glow around them right here, so you can see where the danger is and tell the rest of your team where to attack. So up next, we have one of my all-time favorites, and that is the Green Ranger right here. Look at that with the gold Morpher right there as well. Now, to actually create the Green Ranger and all that sort of stuff, you will have to actually find a different sort of structure like the one that we did in the desert, and the structure will look something like this. It's like a sort of orange pyramid, and these can usually be found in Soul Sand valleys, those sorts of biomes all the way in the Nether. So if we slowly head in here with a Soul Sand, there you go. This is where you're going to find the Green Ranger right here. You can see straight away that it is very different compared to the command center we checked out before. We get the classic suit right there, but we also get the Dragon Zord coin as well as a potion effect, so be careful of that. Yeah, I didn't know it, but there is a trap here. But just like before, you follow the exact same steps and then you're good to go. But what's different about the Green Ranger is you do get a bunch more abilities right here. So first one, we get the Green Dagger, which looks just as cool as you can imagine, and this does 6 attack damage with 3.25 attack speed, so it's pretty quick. But then we have 3 locked slots right up here as well. But this middle one right here is actually insanely powerful, which is when transformed, enhance your strength, armor, and speed for 30 seconds. But the downside for this ability, it means that when you do use it, you won't be able to transform back into a Ranger for a good 5 minutes. So, you know, definitely use it wisely if you're in a sticky situation. But when we press that right there, you can see the FOV goes absolutely mad, and we can run pretty damn quick right here as well. So you can get to wherever you want to go pretty quick. And like it said, you're going to be much stronger. I'm pretty sure these guys are like a 2-hit or a 1-hit right here. Let's have a look. Yeah, definitely a 2-hit. And eventually, just like that, it is going to run out. And you can tell that we haven't got like the abilities on the bottom right or anything like that, because now we do have to wait the 5 minutes out to be able to recharge. And as for the other abilities right here, this is the Dragon Shield Removal, which gives you the ability to basically turn the regular Morphers and the regular Rangers into their golden variety right here, which I'm pretty sure makes the Ranger suits a hell of a lot more powerful. And by having the gold ones, it also gives you access to the White Ranger as well. And I will actually say that to craft the White Power Ranger armor, it is a bit of a trek, and you will need to complete the game first. This one is in the outer end, and it's basically just a little shrine of the White Ranger, so you're gonna have to do some serious exploring to find that, but it is definitely worth it, because I mean, look at this suit. We've even got like the sword right there as well. I mean, everybody always loves the Red Ranger, but like the White and the Green Rangers, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that these guys are on a different level. And when I was checking out the mod page, it did actually highlight the last sort of slot on the ability list right there, which is completely blank. And the reason for that is stated that they are working on Zords for these guys, which is just going to be absolutely ridiculous. Like, that's the Minecraft mods I want to see. Like, that would be so sick if they managed to pull that off. But even still, just having like all these like little abilities, like the whole like shifting thing, like Palladium is honestly really sick. Like, I haven't really given it a chance before, but I've definitely got to do more videos on this. So that is going to cut it for this video, guys. If you're a big Power Rangers fan or a big Palladium fan, definitely check this out. I know that personally, this is like a dream come true. Like, having a Power Rangers mod is just so sick. Like, the nostalgia is so real. But if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.